Hey everybody, Carol from Carol's Vintage Treasures with a What's Sold video. This is for the week of April 10th through the 17th. I had 6 sales. Not that great, but I'll take it. It could be much worse, so I'm happy that I had some sales. I had 4 on Etsy and 2 on Poshmark. So I'll go ahead and show you what I sold here. This was from a thread-up box. It was a lug dangle chain letter D and a flip-flop luggage tag. I just put these together and sold them for $20. Another thread-up box find. Next thing that sold was this men's Wrangler premium quality maroon short sleeve shirt. It was a size medium. I found this at Goodwill. I think I picked it up for $2. So not a bad profit. Usually I try to find my clothing low, and it can take a while to sell because some of the brands you pick up for low aren't that popular right now. But Wrangler is usually a good brand, especially if you can find the snap front Wrangler shirts. Those sell really well. All right. We'll go from first to last. Here I sold another glitter fish. I think this is the last one if I'm not mistaken. I found a whole bunch of them on a shelf at Goodwill one day and I brought them home with me. And this one sold for $12.79. And I think the same person bought at least 3 of them because it usually tells you when you have a repeat buyer on Etsy. So that was good. I hope she made her bathroom very beautiful. All right. Next thing that sold was this thermos. It is an Aladdin thermos. And it was one of those wide mouth thermoses. It was in pretty good condition. I found this at Goodwill. I don't think I made much of a profit on it, but it sold for $11.99. I'm just lowering prices on things to get them out pretty much still. So, yeah, it was a pint thermos made by Aladdin. So, yeah, I'm still going through things. I'm still trying to move things out that have been here a long time. So if I see something, each time it comes from renewal, I will copy the listing, lower the price, and list it as a new listing instead of an old listing. That kind of breathes new life into it and seems to make it sell faster. So that's something I've been trying to do, and it's been working. So next thing that sold was this cute little deer. It was made by Tiger Tail Toys, and it even came with a name, Debbie the Baby Deer. And she still had her tag and everything, but she was really, really pretty, very soft and clean. I take good pictures of my plush so people can see what kind of conditions it's in. I take a picture of the tag. If there's a manufacturer's tag, I take a picture of that. So they have all the information before they buy it. And that sold for $21.59. That's a really good plush sale. Last thing that sold was a movie, a DVD. This was Benji. And it was a 2 DVD set with 4 movies on it. This was not a new movie, but I bought it before I started buying new movies. So it seemed to be in good condition. I took pictures of everything so they could see it, and hopefully the sale goes well. They paid They paid $12.79 for it. So we'll see how that goes. But that's all my sales. That's everything that sold this week. Uh, I think people are afraid to spend money right now because of the economy, and they're kind of holding on to their money. And it might be slow for a while. But hopefully it picks up and everything's going to be good. Didn't sell very much Easter at all, which tells me maybe I need to stop buying so much of it. Mother's Day is coming up. I do have some beautiful jewelry, pottery, jewelry boxes, trinket boxes, all kinds of knickknacks. So I think that'll go well. I think Mother's Day will be good for me. I even set up a Mother's Day section on my Etsy shop. I did away with the Easter and put Mother's Day up. So I think it's going to be good. The haul's coming up next. Everything from the haul should be listed in my Etsy shop if you're interested. There is a link in the description to my Etsy and my Poshmark store. If you want to take a look at those, please feel free. That's all I have for right now. Just stay right there, and I'll be on the couch with the haul. Hi everyone, Carol from Carol's Vintage Treasures. I went to Goodwill and got a few things and thought you might like to see what I got. All this stuff is going to be listed in my Etsy store. The link's in the description if you want to take a look at it or see what I priced it at, or if you're interested in it, it will be there. Okay. First thing, these were $5.49. I thought they were kind of cool. I haven't looked them up yet, but it's Remo Rhythm Club, and they're little bongos. And they've got little kids from different countries on here. And this was $5.49. So I'll look that up. They look pretty intricate. They don't look like just a toy. I mean, they have definite sound to them. So we'll see what that is there. Also found a tray that I thought was pretty cool. This one here. I'm not sure how old it is. It does look like it has some age to it. But it looks like just an old man with a cane. Oh, he's a golf club. He's golfing. So he's got a little guy there helping him out. Thought it was pretty cool. That's what the back looks like. I'll have to do some research and see how old this is. It does have some damage, some scratching, mostly right here. So I'll have to see what I can find out about that. But that was $3.49. I just found that over in the wood section. I like looking over there because sometimes you can find some really interesting things. I found a Catopoly game. This one I'll have to put on Poshmark because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be old enough for Etsy. It has to be before 2005, and I doubt. But it is new and sealed, so we'll see how it does. It is, it was $4.49. And I only really get games if they're sealed. I don't take a chance that the pieces aren't there and stuff like that. But that would be a fun game for a cat lover. I found these boots. They're brand new. They were kind of pricey. They have a $70 tag on them. What did I pay? $9.79, and they're 7.5s, but they look really nice. They look like nice boots. They got zippers on the side. I'll have to put those on Poshmark. They're Arizona Jean Company. So we'll see how those do. Hopefully I can make a good profit on those. I found a few books, more Bibles. Since they're selling, I'm going to keep putting them in my store. Bible Friends is this one. It's wrapped in plastic, but I don't know. I'll have to look into this one. It is wrapped in plastic. But, I don't know how old it is. I can't open it up. But maybe I can do some research online. It looks like it's kind of got some age to it. So, but it was $2.29. Not too bad. And I think I've sold something like this before. The Beginner's Bible, Timeless Children's Stories. And this was $2.29. And it's got some nice pictures in it and stuff. So we'll see how that does. And last thing I found was a planter. And it was just a cow pottery planter. He had a pretty cool expression on his face. He was $3.49. I don't see a mark of any kind. It could be a student piece or something like that. I don't know. Or then again, it could be a pottery piece, like California Pottery makes stuff like this. I'll have to look it up and see what I can find out. But planters usually do pretty well for me, and this guy had some personality. So at $3.49, I thought he was worth it. So that's all I have. Just wanted to come on here real quick and show you the haul that I have. Like I said, I'll be putting the older stuff on Etsy, the newer stuff on Poshmark, and the links to both of my stores are in the description if you want to take a look. And you'll see them there. They should be listed by the time this video goes out. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the haul. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.